Hi guys, and welcome to MarketsGator, a channel where we're discussing investment strategies for retail investors, as well as market news, trends, and developments. Disclaimer: this information is not financial advice. This content is for educational and entertainment purposes only. The authors of this video are not financial advisors. The information does not constitute financial advice or recommendation and should not be considered as such. Do your own research and seek independent advice when required. Always do your own research and seek independent financial advice when required. Creators of MarketsGator content are not liable for any losses incurred and assume no liability for your actions. The information shared is just personal opinion of authors. Relationships. When content is published about a company or organization with which MarketsGator channel has a commercial relationship or interest, that fact will be clearly disclosed in the video and/or in description. Today, I want to do a quick due diligence of company AIX Investment. Recently, I started seeing lots of ads of this investment company offering 12% annual yield on fixed income bond. So I decided to quickly check the public information available and decide whether investment and company is legit and is it suitable for me. First, I checked search results on YouTube. It gave me lots of promotional videos. Seems like the company is from United Arab Emirates. Here you can see a title: AIX Realty, Your Trusted Partners. Okay, interesting. Next, let's do a quick search in Google. It gives us lots of links. Like here, for example, AIXbond.com. Dubai investment opportunities. Fixed income, 12%. And minimum investment is 100,000 euros. Okay, to my opinion, 100,000 is a little bit high for a regular retail investor. But let's see. Next, we see more links, but slightly different. AIX-investments and so on. Okay, let's go to the first one and check what's on the website. Okay, first, we see the form. They want to schedule a meeting right away. Okay, fancy banner featuring probably some famous race driver. Then, a banner, 12% annual yield, and coupons paid quarterly. Let's scroll down: trust and transparency, enable efficient portfolio diversification, and a button to schedule a meeting again. Not so fast. Let's check a little bit more. Scrolling down, 12% annual yield again, paid quarterly. And it's 5 years bonds, 100% bond payback value. Okay. Moving on, minimal risk. And now it's interesting, it said, since your 100% is paid back at the bond maturity, investors preserving their capital. But what if company doesn't have money to pay back this initial investment? Low volatility. Another statement which is generally true, but only when you compare bonds versus stocks in general. Bond prices also fluctuate. Diversification. Yes, in general, bonds help to diversify your portfolio. Next one, regular income stream. And yes, bonds can provide you steady income. But also remember, one of the definitions of default is when a company fails to make a coupon payment. And this one is interesting. It says that you can check the value on Vienna Stock Exchange. Okay, we'll do this in a minute. I don't have Bloomberg Terminal, so this part I cannot verify. And finally, global advantage. The site says that since bonds have ICE in, you have access globally. To me, not really clear what do they want to say here. Okay, here we see information about bond issuer and other legal details. Scrolling down, and here we finally have some specifics. It's a link to Vienna Stock Exchange and bond, ISIN, and button to schedule a meeting. They are desperately want to talk. Okay. Now let's click the link and see what a price history of the bond. Okie. Frankly, I was expecting to see some price chart here, but the data is empty. Clicking year to date, 6 months, still no data. Here it looks very strange. Seems like the data was never updated. The bond price should fluctuate, but here, every month, we just see 100,000, and change is always 0%. Let's go to historical data. And here it is empty too. Now let's go to the second site, AIX Investments. And here we see again a banner, but now it says 24% fixed income. Scrolling down, seeing some marketing information. Best investment advisory options. Innovative products. All right. And here again we see their offer. 24%, 2 times higher than previous. But holding period is only 3 years, and minimum investment is $100,000. This looks very attractive, maybe too attractive. Scrolling more. Something called AIX Secure, and it's diverse, rewarding, and individualized. Now, scrolling down, and I'm trying to find any information about financial products, but I see this schedule meeting button again, but no specifics on the products, mostly marketing pictures of success and bright future. Okay, let's go to third link, AIX Investment. And here we again see the banner with this guy, Pierre Gasly again. They are helping him build his financial future. Good for him. Let's click who we are, and it brings us to this text. Text says, company has a decade of experience and proven excellence, plus a reputation in financial industry. All right, that's all sounds good, but I'm still interested in their instruments, what exactly they are offering. Let's try to go up, and in the top menu, select Investment Solution. There I see AIX Secure SPV. Let's check, what is it? Scrolling down, here is the offer of unmatched security, and again, a link to schedule a meeting. And below I see again, same 6 point as I saw before on their side, axbond.com. The colors, texting, and layout are the same. Okay, guys. And finally, we see some information about this SPV. We can see here the ISIN, and it says that it is registered on Stocks Exchange of Mauritius. The problem is that this time there is no link to that exchange. Question is now how I can check the value of this instrument. So let's use Google, find the Stock Exchange of Mauritius website, and try to find instrument there using company name or ISIN provided. Opening the page with trading quotes and in search putting SPV or AX. but nothing showed up here. Let's try to search by ISIN and still not results. Okay, that's interesting. Let's return to Google. And now let's put ISIN value together with Stock Exchange of Mauritius text. And these are the search results Google gave me. As you can see, there are only a couple links at the top where this ISIN is mentioned. Let's click the first link, official market, and we're getting the Excel file. Let's open it. On the first tab, we can see the list of issuers and ISINs. Let's try to find ISIN from AIX website. Bang! Nothing is found. Let's go to the next tab and search there. And result is the same. Moving next to the tab called Not Listed on SEM. And we've got a hit. There is an issue with this ISIN, but there is no mentioning of AIX. The issue is from some company called DFT Capital. At this point, I'm stopping my digging and I can already draw some conclusions. So, for me personally, it doesn't look like a good investment of $100,000. My personal opinion, there are too many red flags here. Company has several websites. They are very flashy, lots of promotional materials, but the text is very vague. I feel like they're always pushing me to contact them with this schedule a meeting buttons, but there are almost no specifics on their financial instruments. Another thing which doesn't sit well with me is extremely high annual yields. They don't look realistic to me, especially since these are bonds. I personally don't see how the company can sustainably generate the income which will allow them stable payouts of 12, not even saying about 24%. I didn't find this information on their websites, so the sustainability is very questionable. And finally, the information I managed to find is only about 2 bond issues. One of them is indeed Vienna Stock Exchange, but there are no quotes and no price history. It doesn't even have net asset value, even though it was claimed as available. The second one is not even a listed security, and ISIN is for an issue from another company. That's it, folks. That was my personal opinion on AIX Investments. If you want more video like this, click like, subscribe, and put a comment. Good luck!